Happy Friday? Sure. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's Friday. Oh man, welcome back to Off the Page with Keira. I think we're on day 31. It's pretty wild, pretty excited. And today was so everything. It was everything. I had been starting to hit burnout, which is something that I hit often. This isn't a new occurrence, and this isn't something to even be worried about. It is my pattern. Or I just run, and then I hit burnout. And the number one way that heals burnout for me is to play with my kids. And so, thank goodness that's what today was. I had taken the whole day off of work, knowing that I was here in Utah with my children, and that last night I had an event, tomorrow night I have an event, and so today was just play day. And I don't remember the last time we did that, which is very sad for me to say, because playing with my kids is my favorite thing to do. And also, their ages are just older and they don't want to play that much anymore. I think that's been really hard for me, because when they were all younger, even a year ago, they wanted to go play with me. They wanted to go do fun activities, and play with my kids has been such a recharger for me my whole life. I just love it. And they all just start getting old and no one wants to play with their mom when they're teenagers. But they did today, and it was everything. I took them out to get well, I guess let's just start off with this morning I woke up in panic attack, which is always a sign out. Like, it's always a sign of burnout for me when I wake up in a panic attack. And I don't think you understand that unless you've been a CEO of a multi-million-dollar company. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just it's par for the course, right? And when I wake up in a panic attack, that's when I know, oh, I think I've hit burnout. So I woke up like that and had a dream last night that I missed a client's call. Like, it was just a mess. So I get up, I go into prayers, and I had to put out some fires, as you do as a CEO. So there was like 2.5 hours of work stuff that I didn't know was going to take place, but all fires were put out. So moved along. And when I say fires, it's just hiccups in business, right? Like, something didn't get ordered in time, and we have this huge event next week, and like, oh my gosh, like, I'm speaking on the biggest stage of my life, and all the things we needed ordered didn't get ordered, and like, how did this happen? And then like, immediately, like, where I go as a CEO is like, okay, well, what's the solution? Like, sure, it didn't happen. Well, okay, I'm not going to sit here and be mad about it. There's a solution. And so I was like, to my team members, I was like, okay, you're going to find a place that we're going to print everything that we need here in Salt Lake City. We're going to print it today, and I'm going to pick it all up, and then I'm going to fly home with it all so I can pack it and fly with it to Nashville, when it was supposed to just be printed earlier and shipped to Nashville a while ago. Whatever. It's life, right? Sometimes things don't happen the way we think it's supposed to happen, but there's always a solution. And not only is there always a solution, but then there's an SOP that I create afterwards. So an SOP is a system of operations. So as soon as there is a fire, I find the solution, and then I go, hey, let's build a system of operations so this never happens again. And that is what happened this morning. We put out the fire by finding 2 locations here in Salt Lake. I did have to drive an extra 2 hours to get everything today, and still one of the places didn't have everything printed. So whatever, I'll go back tomorrow. La-di-da. This is the way life goes sometimes, right? But everything will be printed by tomorrow afternoon to fly home with me to Boise, so I can pack it all up and fly it to Nashville on Sunday. And then we built this beautiful system of operations, me and Mona, on how this never will happen again. So it was for our benefit. Remember how I taught this the other night? Everything is for us. This even was for us. And the panic attack at 6 a.m. was for me to go, hey, sister, I think you're on burnout. And it makes sense, right? Like the last few weeks have been nonstop, from finishing my book, finishing the voiceovers for the TV show, helping people write their books in Boise, and then going straight into motherhood, straight into full days of work, straight into flying to Utah, straight into running an event. Like 2 + 2 = 4. This was going to create burnout. So I'm grateful for the panic attack this morning. It really woke me up into like, okay, sister, like today's the day you nourish. And so after we put out the fires and solved all the problems, I just told my team I'm out for the day. So no one texted me for the rest of the day from work. And I got to play with my kids, and I got to take them to their favorite restaurants, and got them their favorite swig drinks and their favorite cookies. And then we went to the aquarium, and it was the best. Like, I don't remember the last time we did something like that. We used to do it all the time when they were little, but now that they're so much older, but we had so much fun together. And it was needed. And I love being a mom, and I love playing, and it was so nice to play with them. So I'm so grateful. And afterwards, after the aquarium, Jojo, his shoes have holes in them. And so I was like, well, let's go get you some new shoes. So we went to the outlet mall. We got him some Dunks at the Nike store. We got me some Nike shoes because I'm going to this event next week, and I just have a feeling that halfway through the day I'm going to want to take off my high heels and wear something else. And I was like, oh, these are going to be cute. And then I was like, I need a jacket. Like, I need a cute, fancy jacket, and I need a new dress for, like, I didn't know that I have 3 dresses to wear this week: Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday in Nashville's event. But I just found out I'm going to be on Kate Northrup's podcast in person in her house on Thursday. And I was like, I need a dress for that. So we went over to Ralph Lauren and got the cutest dress and the best jacket ever, because it's like -0. I don't know if that's a thing. -5, maybe? I don't know. It's very cold in Nashville right now. So it was like, boom, boom, boom. We got those. We drove to Walmart and got the things printed there. Then we drove all the way to Staples, which was 30 minutes away, and they didn't finish everything. And I was just like, whatever. We'll be back tomorrow. It's not a big deal. Yes, we had to drive maybe an extra hour and a half today to try to go all these places, and that's okay. Like, it's all a part of the build. It's all a part of the process. And if everything's just working all the damn time, well, then it never feels like everything's working all the time. Isn't that interesting? It's interesting. It's like when I teach bar class, which I don't think I've ever told the story about bar, so remind me. But I always teach this to my students, that when you pull all your energy up to the top of the ceiling and all the energy out through the base of your feet when you're up on releve, it is the polar opposites that create the balance. And I can help anybody in my class balance on releve, which is when you're all the way on your toes. Yes, like in ballet. And it works all the time. And I always say this: it is the polarity that creates the balance. The polarity that creates the balance. And one of my favorite meditation teachers, Jason Campbell, he always says, you're never in balance if you're never off balance. You have to go off balance to no balance. And so that's like it, right? Like, sure, I wish these things had been ordered earlier this week, but like, whatever, right? Like, we're just going to get it. We figured it out, and here it is. And the quicker you can move through things instead of getting hung up on them, that's like where you find your peace. It's not with everything going well. It's like finding your peace in the midst of it. It's finding the balance in the middle of the polarities. And so it was an intense day at first, and it just became delightful. And we came home and got him some in and out. We came home and we're staying in Amanda Loveland's house, which is so great. She's like the funnest house ever. She's one of my authors, but before she was an author, she was a friend and we used to lead retreats together. So we've had a long history together, and she was so kind to offer her house to us. And I am so grateful we did, because tonight she has a movie theater room, and tonight we just got to snuggle. Me and my kids got to snuggle and watch a movie. I don't remember the last time we did that. And she has a workout, like a gym, and they like ran the treadmill today with me, and like it was just, it was a good mom day, and a good CEO day, because well, we got some fires put out and everything's going to be ready for Nashville, and I am no longer burned out. I feel grounded, I feel nourished, I feel strengthened, and I feel ready for tomorrow. And tomorrow is a big day. I have an event tomorrow evening with Royal Kai, who's a man I met literally 4 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. Who knows? Who knows time with me? Time doesn't exist to me. So it feels like I've known him for like 7 years, but I'm pretty sure it's only been 3 weeks. And I'm super blessed to be on his stage tomorrow. And then we fly home tomorrow night. So quick trip, good trip. And the best part is my nervous system is grounded and strong again. And that is very important for me. So I'm going to lay on my red light therapy mat. I'm going to meditate for 10 minutes. I'm going to pray. I'm going to go to sleep. Tomorrow is going to be a great day. So I hope you sleep well, and I will see you tomorrow night.